Hello, thank you for joining me today. My name is Lindsay and this is my channel, A Piece of Gaia. So today we are working with an elephant spirit energy. Also, we have the Lord Ganesh deck coming through here with messages. So if you want to pick one of these cards or one of these figurines, and I will see you in your selected reading. Hello to those of you who chose this cute little elephant here. You can see the top of it like that. I'm going to put him off to the side here. And you chose this card with Perseverance, number 28. So let's go ahead and get some more cards for this. We have Spiritual Quest, number 40. Cultivation, number 37. And Relaxation, number 49. I feel like the elephant spirit here obviously is guiding you in these directions with these words, but what I am intuitively feeling is that you are learning some kind of skill and you are taking from the past something that you have remembered and bringing it forward and kind of changing up the game a little bit. And the elephant spirit comes through to also say that memory is very important, and sometimes we want to forget painful things in our memory, but it is very important for us to learn from our past memories and bring a lot of that into something that we would like. So there may be something that is kind of alchemizing in your life, that is changing from something that was painful and now becoming a beautiful blossoming energy. And I'm feeling like there is this nature of being in abundance also and feeling that abundance. And that's another quality that the elephant wants to bring forward, is telling you that you are always a part of the abundant universe, regardless of your financial status or anything like that. You are a part of this very, very abundant energy. You are made of the same stuff as the universe, and the elephant is coming forward to say that it may be time to deep dive into more of your spiritual energy. And if you're not learning something new or cultivating something within your life, you're maybe asked to do something like that. And maybe there is some downtime that you have where you can bring in some type of musical instrument, or I'm also seeing some kind of just any kind of art form as well. And with this little rat or bandicoot here, I'm seeing that there are a lot of little things within your life that are being unblocked. You know, all the big boulders are getting out of the way with the elephant spirit. In general, I've kind of put that over the whole reading, that what are the blockages that we are getting rid of. And I'm seeing that not only are you getting rid of some big blockages that have been in your life, but also some very small ones, and you're getting into every little facet that is the little things, the little details that have been blocking you. And through being able to be a persistent person and keeping up with things, I feel that this spiritual energy that's coming forward is saying, now that you have cultivated this spiritual life that you have, you can understand that it isn't just about always working. There is time to have downtime. So through this energy, I intended this reading to also be for a sense of grounding and stability. And we have maybe also, I'm feeling this energy of leadership coming through as well with anyone who was attracted to this reading in general. And I also feel this deep level of compassion and loyalty coming through. There's this kind of sensitive strength as well with the elephant, and embracing this strength also, and learning that there is bonds that you are creating with people and with also yourself and with your spiritual team. that's on your side. And the strong feminine energy also that is associated with the elephant. The elephant is a big part of a monarchy system, and the main elephant, you know, she is a female elephant, and they develop very strong bonds between one another. And I'm also seeing with the elephant spirit that we need to make sure that we get out in nature, because with that we are creating more longevity in our life. Because if we captivate ourselves too much inside or indoors, that can really stress us out and stifle our energy, and it can cause us to feel anxiety and things. So I feel that to release these things, we can get out in nature and be a part of that kind of grounding energy, maybe even putting our bare feet onto the earth and feeling the vibrations of the earth, because the elephant is very strong with the vibrations as well. They have these big vibrations that they send into the earth, and they have low sounds they emit that you can hear for very long distances. So let's go ahead and see what is being activated within this energy. We have romantic love and consciousness. Okay, number 39, romantic love. The frequency of romantic love supports our journey to feel whole and complete through the experience with and reflection of a conscious lover. Then consciousness was 17. The frequency of consciousness supports our ability to focus our attention on all the multidimensional aspects that show up so that we can include them in our reality. This is beautiful. Yeah, so through that cultivation of your spiritual energy and just being very persistent with everything and having time to really relax and feel into your high vibrational energy that is rising, you are becoming a very magnetic soul. And this is also, regardless of the fact if you have a partner in your life or not, I feel that this romantic energy is that you're getting to love all over again, or getting into a new stage of what actually love means to you and your partner as well. So that is wonderful. So let's look at the archetypes here that we have. We have the tear and the comic. Okay, so what I am seeing within these cards is there is this letting go, this release of energy that you are having. And if you've had any melancholy energy around you recently, this is definitely a part of whenever you're watching this reading, it's just a part of your spiritual journey, and it's definitely a part of life in general. So if you've been feeling this way deeply at all, it's telling you to definitely relax and count your blessings that are around you as well. And then the comic is showing me that there's a very different energy here, showing me that one way to be able to bring back some of that humor into your life is to release some of the things that you are a little bit negative about and embrace some of the things that are funny to you. And, you know, even going and seeing a comedy show, I'm seeing, or watching stand-up comedy on YouTube or any other programming that you want to subscribe to. And I'm seeing that as it bringing more color back into your life, because we have maybe lost something or been dealing with something where we've been being persistent in our life, and that can create, you know, kind of a dull, deadening energy, and you're bringing that back to life with the spiritual cultivation that you're having. And sometimes when we reach a new level of consciousness, I'm hearing also, there is a feeling that we get that is kind of like a slight depression that comes on in our life. And we're also being encouraged to laugh at ourselves too through this process. So I can speak for this on my own personal journey as well. I definitely know what it is like to get into this state of melancholy when you start to lose or you start to go through a grieving process of things that may not be very entertaining to you anymore. I'm seeing that, you know, there may be certain programming that just kind of it triggers you in a way that doesn't really make you feel like that's what you want to cultivate more of in your life. So maybe certain things that used to be funny to you aren't really funny anymore, and maybe you're seeing kind of like the sadness of the way things are. But I'm also seeing that it is necessary for you to have both of these components. Like, I'm being also guided to talk about the grieving process of the elephant. When it goes through a grieving process, when it loses a loved one, a well bonded family member that it has very close to it, it does not stop this process. It goes on, and it honors that process by revisiting the bones of the one that has passed away. It will literally come back and touch the bones and be around the bones of the elephant that it loved, that it had passed. So there is this deep compassion well that I'm feeling within you, and it can be very difficult to, in the world that we live in, to be able to embrace this energy on a regular basis. So I'm seeing like you may be retreating and having moments where you need to spend time alone so that you can go through this process. And, not everybody is going to understand this process along the way. You're going to have to rely on your spiritual team to get you through some of this as well. All right, let's see what goddesses are with you here. We have illusion and home. Okay. And these kind of did come up in the reverse, but then I flipped them, so I'm not really going to worry about that. I'm just going to attribute some of the energy that I'm feeling about that. So we have number 34 and number 21. I definitely feel like you're coming to the end of some type of cycle, and there's grounding and stability coming through with the elephant spirit too. Whatever is being moved out of your way, it is the big blockage that I'm feeling that's being moved out of your way is that real feeling of stability and security, and that you're cultivating that from within. And regardless if you're finding a new home or you're moving to a new place, I feel that some of the illusions that you've seen in the past or that you got wrapped up in, those are fading away. This new consciousness, this new level that you're reaching isn't going to allow you to stay in this state for very long. And although this state, when you really want to focus on the actual meaning of this, and I can feel that from the teachings that I have had with a lot of the yoga books that I've read, I'm feeling there's this Maya is really, it is the world around us. It is the matrix that we live in. It's every construct of the world. And we can either let those things bother us and bring us down, or we could see it for what it is. And we can just say, this is not a part completely of what I believe in the inside. This is merely like a beautiful, imaginative energy that is all around me, and that I am being the manifester in this. I'm a creator in this. And I'm seeing that also with the elephant spirit is showing me that the reason why they're able to stay so grounded, other than the fact of their sheer enormity, I feel that it's also because they have established those deep bonds with their family and the people around them. So I'm feeling like home is going to be very important to you. Romanticizing your life is going to be very important to you as well. Falling in love with things all over again. Very nice. These moon cards here, you have Lilith and Magic Wand. So this says reclaim your power and says focus your energy on one thing. Yes, so I feel that, there is a lot of stuff coming forward. There's a lot of energy coming forward with you. But one thing that's also being cleared out of your way is this distraction that I'm feeling. And power is another term that is very culture-wide for the elephant energy. And reclaiming your power is really just you're saying no to those things that you do not want to be a part of anymore. Like I had said before, maybe there's things that aren't funny to you anymore, or there's entertainment sources that you used to enjoy but you no longer enjoy. And this is all very natural process that is happening with you through this spiritual grounding process that's happening with you. I'm also hearing with the home is to be in your physical body. Make sure that you have exercises where you get into your physical body and you love your body and you nurture your body, because that is another key term for the elephant, is nurturing. They are very nurturing and loving, and they hold that baby in their belly for 22 months. That's the longest gestation period. And then when they have that baby, they let that baby be a child, be in that childlike energy for as long as they can. And they encourage the playfulness and they play with them and they help them in every little step of the way. I mean, I don't know if you've ever watched elephants in their natural habitat and them with babies, but it is adorable. So I would also encourage you to, maybe even watch some programming that has to do with that. If you no longer resonate with some of the programming that has people trying to entertain you, look at some animal programming. There's lots of different programs on the TV and many different platforms you can find. So I'm seeing that you reclaiming your power, this energy, this roadblock that has been being cleared, is anything that was standing in your way of that. And also this magic wand is showing me that there's going to be this new spark of inspiration and things that are coming through. And whether or not you're finding it within this reading or within anything else within your life, I feel that this spark is definitely going to make you feel like you are standing in your own energy and that you can feel like nothing is going to knock you down. This is just amazing. So then your next cards out are going to be emotion and attraction. So I definitely feel this group has been in their feels lately. You have been really feeling that energy of the moon pulling you, and this attraction energy is bringing me back to this romantic love and even this Lilith energy, really getting in touch with your feminine energy, even your dark feminine energy I'm feeling, because that is where some real power exists. And that card with him playing the sitar, or I think that's the instrument that he's playing, I'm seeing that also using frequencies, like maybe even listening to some soundtracks online that are specifically designed for dark feminine energy. I don't know if that's not anything you're into. I mean, you could just check it out, and if you don't like it, you don't like it. But I find that sometimes that's helpful to look up specific playlists for the kind of energy that you're trying to cultivate in your life. And this is going to make you magnetic as heck. Like, this is really making me feel like there is things that are kind of being removed out of your way. I'm also seeing this as like a purging. If you've been crying recently, there may have just been stuck emotions within you that you needed to get out. And regardless of why you're feeling this way, or if you even know why you're crying or why you're grieving, you may just need this release. You may have just some extra like energy and water sources within you that just need to come out and be released. And once you do that, you are going to be in the almost completely opposite energy, because that's, the kind of the nature of energy, right? We feel a really low point, and then sometimes the energy can really pick up from there. And let's say you have a really bad week one week, and then you can tell yourself, you know what, since this week is going really badly, I'm thinking next week is going to be really good for me. And yes, you can flip it the other way and say, oh, well, since I'm having a good week, I could be having a bad week next week. But, that's not really how it works so much. I feel like when we get into this deep emotional energy and we are in the release, we are doing that because we are clearing away and making space for that new abundance to come into our life. All right, so let's get to some messages here with the tarot. What does group 1 need to hear right now? Okay. All right, we have the 9 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, and the Devil card. So I'm seeing that this pitcher pot looks kind of like this horn from that card that you picked. So I'm seeing that as with the perseverance, right? So perseverance with the devil card, I feel like there may have been some overworking that you had been doing, and that's why this card comes through with the relaxation. Was that what it was? Yes, relaxation. As we need to get into a place where we can let ourselves purge this energy. If you haven't been feeling any of that emotional energy that I said I was picking up on, maybe it's because you need to be in a safe place to be able to release and do this. I'm not saying to purposely make yourself feel sad, but maybe, setting aside time to just feel your feelings or have your feelings is going to really help rejuvenate you. And then in the Five of Wands, I feel like some of the petty arguments and things that have been happening have been making us feel a little bit of anxiety. And this anxiety is also really showing us that with the centipede, I'm feeling that there's something that is within your self-worth that is being rejuvenated here. Your self-worth is coming back to life, especially with this Lilith card. There is definitely something you are saying no to certain things and you're saying hell yes to other things. So that is beautiful. Let's see if there's any other messages that want to come through. Okay, so I'm seeing that mantis on there as well. And the mantis is also giving me that strong feminine energy, biting the head off of your lover. But I mean, in a metaphorical sense, like letting you have your time. Oh, I'm also getting another message from that. So when you say no to something and you push somebody away and you say, no, I need my time for me. And it might feel harsh and the other person might feel sad about that or whatever, or get mad or upset or whatever. But what I also know from this, especially being in a relationship for almost 14 years now, I know that when I say no and I push him away, sometimes he comes back more than ever and wanting to be loving more than ever because he sees that I'm loving myself, okay? And that is not just me and my partner, that is a universal thing. That happens with all partnerships. When we love ourselves, you're already sending a message out to the universe that says, I will not stand for anything less than this thing that I would like to have in my life. And when you do that, you become so magnetic, you become super attractive and you become in your power position, and then romance can happen and flow so much better. All right, so we have the Two of Wands here in reverse. So I'm seeing this as staying in, not going somewhere, not, maybe we've been spreading ourselves too thin and we've been going out and doing a lot of things. I'm seeing that the Two of Wands with this relaxation card next to it and the Devil card is showing me that this rest and rejuvenation is really going to add back to that spark here that you're cultivating in this magic wand energy. Focus your energy on one thing, and that one thing I feel like is you. You are choosing yourself, you are loving yourself, and that is beautiful. You are really going to be an amazing soul to be around when you do this. What is another energy for group one? What do they need to know? The Queen of Swords. Okay, so yes, I feel like there is such an intelligence with you too. You have this quick wit to you. You're like, I'm feeling that mantis energy, that strong feminine energy. Like you could rip someone's head off if you really wanted to, but instead you really like to choose your words very strategically, and you're standing in your power with this. And I feel this also as a leveling up for you. Okay, let's get one more message. Okay, I'll take that one. High Priestess, beautiful. Yes, there we go. That strong feminine energy. We have 4 wands on the bottom of the deck. So that strong feminine energy is not only cultivating and grounding and being a wonderful source of energy within yourself, it is going to resound into a protective, wonderful, celebratory energy that you can experience within your home life. So I see that you maybe even be celebrating something as far as that goes. You know, if it's just like a silent, small little celebration, I feel like that is what needs to be happening here. We need to celebrate I'm seeing these cards connecting to, like, there's this energy of you really releasing yourself from the bounds that have kept you down and saying no to the things that do not feel good, trusting those gut instincts. Wonderful. So let's get some last messages here from the star seeds. All right, gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. And reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. So yes, if you do have anybody around you, or I'm also seeing this as doing mirror reflection exercises, but I'm seeing that romantic love coming through. And if there's anything that is been kind of bothering you within your partner or just the dynamic of your relationship, see that as maybe this type of reflection in that person. Is there something you don't like about that person? And let's kind of dissect that and try to figure out what it is and what kind of shadow energy we can dig up so that we can clear that out of the way and make more room for having beautiful, lasting bonds with that person, okay? All right, well, that is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining me in this beautiful energy, and thank you to the Elephant Spirit for coming through. And if you'd like to come see me again, subscribe, and please do so. Come see me. Bye. Hello to those of you who chose group 2 with this beautiful card here and this figurine elephant. So we have number 31 with decision. So what decisions are important to you? What are some things that are coming through that you need to really ground within yourself with that number 4 coming through? And that elephant spirit message of grounding is really, really important right now. And when we make those decisions, I'm feeling that the elephant spirit is saying, let's do them from a place of compassion and stability. And I'm also feeling being of empowerment of yourself, having a deep empowerment of yourself, and relying on the intuition also, because we have that deep feminine energy that comes with the elephant spirit, because they are a monarchy system, and there is a great feminine power that comes through with that, regardless of your gender. And your next cards here with this same deck is going to be the root chakra here with determination, number 21, openness, number 18, and innocence with number 43. Yeah, so there is a deep grounding that is happening. There is this determination within you to be able to bring back this innocence, be open. I'm also feeling like your heart chakra is opening because of this. You are dealing with things of the past that are really hard to let go of and deal with some of the things that are deeply ingrained in you. And I see that with some of those, you are taking the gold from the garbage. So discarding some of the programming that isn't really necessary and reprogramming ourselves to be an open person, to let that abundance in. So I'm also feeling with the elephant spirit here, it's coming from a place of also honoring that inner child energy. The elephant spirit, it holds its baby within it for 21 or 22 months, and it lets its baby be a baby for as long as that baby, and of course that baby is going to be, grow pretty slowly, and it has a family unit around it as well. And I also see letting that inner child be nurtured by a village, by a lot of people around you. So not just taking the advice of one person or two people, but getting a myriad and a collection of being able to give that nurturing energy to that person. So I see like a large group of people around you too with this openness. I feel that you maybe do have a very large family unit that you are attached to, and I'm hearing also that honoring your elders is going to be very important in this process. Sometimes that can be very difficult because some of the things that we've been taught, that we want to redesign those things. So I'm also hearing from the elephant spirit that the memory is very important, to remember all those things, but taking those memories and rewriting the stories that you have of the past so that they can fit the evolved version of you. Okay. And then your next cards here are going to be activations of universal love and alchemy. So universal love, number 44, the frequency of universal love activates the connection we feel to each other, to our planet, and to the whole of existence itself. Isn't that perfect for the elephant? Okay, and then we have number 8 here with alchemy. The frequency of alchemy activates our magical ability and remembrance of the magic that we all hold inside. Each one of us has the potential to access the ancient knowledge that allowed the true alchemist to perform the miracles of transmutation. Yes, that just pretty much goes along with what I just said. So I'm also seeing that 4-4 and that coming to an 8. So I'm feeling like with the ability to see things all around us as support and love, we are doing that, metaphorical alchemization. And also I'm feeling this sense of release in you. I'm feeling like there is something that was bonded to you but feels like a loose release now, because there is this new feeling within you that is you're grounding yourself within yourself. You're not really allowing outside sources to dictate how you're going to feel about yourself. Yes. And we had the card of decision here with number 4. So I'm also feeling that the decisions now that you are going to make are going to come from a place of love. They're going to come from a place of universal understanding and expansion. We're made of the same stuff as the entire universe, so there is this energy within you that is always going to have the program of abundance. You are always abundance. The universe is abundant, and you are bringing forth this abundance as well. Okay, let's see what archetypes we're working with here. We have the Starborn and the Temple. So I feel this is another very spiritual group here that you guys have picked, and you are really connecting to not only that universal consciousness, but this idea of being in unity with everything. I also feel this unraveling, like that I had kind of said about reprogramming yourself. You're kind of letting the light come in through the cracks. Like I see the foundation kind of cracking open here within you, your root chakra, really opening up and going wait, let's reprogram this, let's redesign this, let's get back to that consciousness that we had as a child. And then I'm also being guided to the innocence. I'm feeling like, when children are born, they do not, for the first like 5 months of their life, they don't separate themselves from anything around them. They are literally like universal consciousness and in that God consciousness still, to where they are everything. And we have to sometimes get back to that point, because after that 5-6 months of age, we start understanding separation, and it's mainly because of what we're being taught around us. So getting back to those principles of understanding that you are one with everything, you are one unit with everything around you, and this is going to create a deeper level of compassion in you that I'm seeing from the elephant, because the elephant has an immense capacity to have compassion. I mean, not only are they intelligent and able to have this, but it is this deep well of being able to remember their consciousness from the moment they're born till the moment they die, and then how they honor all the energy in between. And I feel like you are getting to this place where you are really honoring the things that are from the past and the things that are of the now. And this is really opening up your world, opening up your abundant energy. It's beautiful. So let's go ahead and see the goddesses that you have here. You have Patterns, number 12 with Ellen, and 47, Sophia with Divine Wisdom. Yeah, and it's bringing me back to that message of the root chakra, the patterns, being able to identify the patterns that we are in and opening up our heart and not closing ourselves off, because I'm seeing that star born as stubborn. There is maybe something stubborn within you that you are realizing, and you're like, I don't want that in my life anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm closing myself off to what is so abundantly mine. It is yours. It is inherently yours. And maybe somewhere along the line you have been taught these limitations, and they've just been there as bordering energies to keep you safe. I mean, whoever has taught you what they've taught you, it's mainly to keep you safe in this world of many different distractions and things. So I'm seeing now that the choices that you're going to be making are going to come from a place of very abundant energy. You're not going to be limiting yourself at all, and you're going to be seeing those patterns within you. And that number 12 is also giving me the energy of the Hanged Man. So like there is a pause within you that I'm feeling, and this enlightenment coming forward. The roadblock is being cleared away. There are all the little cracks are opening up, and the light is coming in, and you are able to see yourself for what you truly are. Yeah, and that divine wisdom too. There is like that reprogramming that I said. There is this sense that now that you know what you know, you can't really go back. You are going to be designing your life now with, that energy of really honoring your vessel as well, I'm feeling, with this temple message. And there's this centering of power cultivation that I'm feeling as well. That elephant spirit is bringing forth a lot of more of that for you. So they are a very powerful being. I'm also feeling a sense of authority, leadership, something like that, where you'll be able to share your wisdom with someone. If you are somebody who is in any position of power or authority, I feel that you're taking a different approach to this, and maybe you're going to be given this position because you're able to see the patterns within, the dynamic of your work environment or something like that, I'm feeling. And also I'm feeling within the family dynamic, you are rising to a new position of authority. Maybe you're just reaching a certain age to where you're realizing things on a whole nother level. And in honoring, I'm feeling also with this divine wisdom, honoring your ancestors, honoring, paying homage to your elders is really powerful energy for you, regardless of, all the pain and all the things that we are having to alchemize from the past, really healing all those ancestral wounds, I'm feeling is also coming through. And then these cards here are going to be manifestation. What you seek is seeking you. And full moon, harvest the fruits of your hard work. Wow, okay. So, yeah, I felt like that root chakra energy, being really firmly bonded with your energy and being able to reprogram yourself into a firm foundation and grounding yourself with such intensity and integrity. I'm also feeling like there is a very integral nature that the elephant is also coming through and saying that I have this in me, I'm sharing this with you, and I'm going to give you more of this. And this is going to allow you to manifest like nobody's business. I feel this coming through with the universal love. Once we know that we are a part of everything, there's nothing that's separated from us. Like I'd said about that message from the baby, they don't see anything separate from themselves because they come from something that was not separated. And then when we come into the energy of our karma of separation and individuality as a being, then we have to get back to that understanding, because there is an understanding that we need to have of what the duality means within our life and the individualization of it, but also like letting go of a lot of those things that make you feel limited kind of block our manifestation. So I'm seeing that once you get into this state where you really see how you are not separated from anything and you are unified with everything, your manifestations happen so fast for you. Just like in a blink of an eye. I'm just feeling like Starborn is like showing me like it was yours all along. You are ready for this. Okay. And then a full moon might be a time, also when you do those manifestation rituals, or new moon time you do those rituals. And depending on how, you work with this kind of energy, I'm feeling that also there's this time that you are cultivating more energy. So we have this card of energy with Virgo and the orange, number 28, and then we have number 14 with divination and chives with Scorpio energy. So yes, if you are somebody who does divination like I'm doing right here, I feel that those rituals are really paying off. All the manifestations that you wanted and how you have unified yourself with the everything, and from here within your center to the great beyond, there is just like this energy that you are becoming whole with. I'm also seeing that the Scorpio, you're letting go of toxic energy from that root chakra that you no longer need to hold on to. I'm also feeling like childhood wounding, bringing back that innocence, not taking accountability for any of those things that have been done to you in the past that were not right, identifying them and saying, yes, that might not have been right, but that doesn't mean that it was my fault. I'm not at fault for those things. And I'm not saying that you necessarily want to blame someone else for any of those things. You really just want to understand that there is little things that, lead us to certain places in life. And it's really just to show you that there are, parts that are very hard to understand. And sometimes we just need to release those things and come back to that innocence that we have within. Because it was yours, it's divinely yours, and you will never be able to let that go. I feel it also that you have like this eternal childlike energy, and no matter how old you are always going to be this very young individual within, and you can share that beautiful spirit, that universal love with everyone that's around you. And this is what also brings in so much manifestation. Let's get you some tarot cards. What group 2 need to hear with this message? Strength, yes. Oh wow. So yeah, that is another thing. The elephant spirit has a very strong mind and strong body. So those roadblocks that are being cleared out of the way are bringing back that mental strength. I'm also feeling from that root chakra and the innocence, no one can trigger you like you used to be triggered. Things that used to really set you off and make you reactive, you are no longer that person anymore. You are somebody who sits as the observer and you see things for what they are. You're also I'm feeling like a sensitive strength with the strength card as well. You know, being sensitive and strong is the strongest strength that you can have. And then Ace of Wands, isn't that beautiful? You're getting this new spark in, spirit is coming in, the elephant spirit is coming to show you that there is new life emerging within you, whether this is a creative effort or whether it is this new love, this energy that you are feeling for yourself, and you're becoming very magnetic because of this. I'm also just feeling like I'm getting kind of chills, like the universe just wants to give you things, like it just wants to bless you so much. Like there's just so many blessings that are coming forth with that manifestation. It's just like it's just open. I feel like there's like this portal of the moon, you know, being open, and whatever can fit in there is coming through. And like that, the boulders that the elephant removes from people's lives and the energy that has been stuck and keeping us, you know, in stuck places, these kind of things are being removed from our energy, and there is so much coming through, physical and abstract, just a lot of things, you know, energies that are coming through. That is beautiful. It's another message here. The Death card. Yes, we are letting go. Things are ending and new things are beginning simultaneously. We are seeing those mirroring effects. We are letting it go. We are grieving that process that once was that innocent child that we had a hard time dealing with, the one that didn't understand all the things that we were being taught. And we are just letting that go and letting that universal consciousness come in and bless us with this brand new beginning here. That is beautiful. I'm also seeing that in like with the root chakra and these cards, I'm seeing that if you've had any issues when it came to your sensuality, I'm feeling a new spark is coming through and you are getting blessed in that department. If you've had a struggle in that department, or if you've had hormone fluctuations or anything like that, feeling that strong feminine energy from the elephant coming through to say, you are a wonderful being and you can share your body and your energy and, you know, your vessel with whoever makes you feel good. And I'm also seeing like that a spark here of that sensual energy. I don't want to say the actual 3-letter word, but I'm seeing that is becoming, you know, cleansed away. If you've had any issues with that in the past, that you are letting that go and you are letting that innocence of discovery and discovering yourself again, and someone is really helping this come out of you as well, I'm feeling. There's another message for group 2. 8 of Wands. Yes, wow, okay. And that it's like I'm just I'm seeing this as all these wands that the universe is just sending. I'm also seeing this as multiple lovers. Maybe if you're single and watching this reading and you're wondering, when is my next lover going to come to me, and that when is the person that is actually going to make me feel good and give me physical good feelings and emotional good feelings, I'm feeling like you're gonna have your pick. There is like messages coming in, there is things coming in. I'm almost just feeling like it's almost a little overwhelming, like there's so many energies because you have opened yourself up and let a lot of things go, and this new cycle that you're entering into is going to be filled with new opportunities. That's another message for these beautiful souls that picked group 2. Okay, let me just pick. Okay, 5 of Pentacles. Yes, another roadblock that is being cleared away by the elephant is any type of lack mentality that you have, or any ailments or illnesses. I'm also feeling that energy with the Virgo energy. If there is any health things that you have been suffering from in the past, you are going to be finding the treatments that you need, finding the solutions that you need. Your health is being restored. Your energy is being restored. That is beautiful. So let's get you some last messages here from the star seeds. Inner worlds. The external world is a reflection of your inner world. Yes. Yeah, it is really interesting through meditation how you can find that microcosm within the macrocosm within the microcosm. There's like, it's just I used to have this thing where I would say everything is just a thing inside of a thing inside of another thing. It just keeps going. And you can go the opposite with that. Everything is a thing with a thing over it and then over it and over it. So it's like you get down to the tiniest little molecule, and then you can expand out to the universe, and everything just basically looks the same. And then you have fruition. Rest assured, your dreams and visions will come to fruition. Ooh, yeah, I'm feeling excited about this group. Yeah, I think you guys are gonna have some amazing discoveries on this next journey here that you're on. It is going to be I'm feeling a little like overwhelmed. I'm getting high off this energy. So we have free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Oh, yes. Yes, in this new chapter, I'm hearing you say, I will not assume anything. I will just love. I won't expect anything. I will just love. And that is so beautiful. Thank you so much for bringing your wonderful energy into this reading. And may the elephant spirit bless you all through this, guiding you on this journey of new energy and new discoveries, and really being a part of this beautiful world that you live in. Okay, well, thank you so much. And if you'd like to subscribe and see me again, I would love that. All right, bye-bye. Hello to you beautiful souls who have chose group 3 with this adorable little elephant with the baby here, and this card that says capacity to love, number 34. So we're gonna put that like that. Oh, so much wonderful energy coming from the 2 readings that we had. So I know that yours here is just going to be even more wonderful. And this capacity to love, I'm just feeling you really releasing a lot of energy that is making you feel stuck, and whatever the elephant spirit is clearing out of the way and bringing forward from you, I'm just feeling so much abundance because of this capacity of yours to be a loving soul in this world. So let's see some more cards. We have surrender with number 2. We have wholeness with number 24. And number 36, healing. Oh, this is so beautiful. Love it. So yes, surrendering to the universe, the divine plan that is at play. I feel this heart chakra of yours is just really opening up and letting in anything and everything that is possible for you within this lifetime of yours. I'm seeing a lot of abundance here with these fruits as well, and this relaxation energy, this mango. I'm also seeing that you are really not allowing anyone in your life to dim your light. You are bringing that beautiful energy forward, and you are saying, I will love anyone no matter who they are and what is going on with them. If they come at me with some type of negativity, like, there's just a very compassionate energy that the elephant is showing me that you have as well. And it's saying, I will be compassionate to those that do not understand what it is to have this capacity of love for everything in the world. And that is beautiful. It really is. Sometimes it's very difficult to get to that state of surrender. Because I feel like in this, you really understand the principle of being unified with everything that is around you, the universe, everything in it. You know, you are from that stuff of the universe and you see those principles. You are very, very in touch with that. And through that, there is this healing that is coming through. Whatever has bothered you in the past, whatever you have felt unloved in, this is a healing energy that is coming through. It is healing that heart chakra and opening up those possibilities for things to come in that you maybe haven't even experienced yet. And that is just amazing. So let's get you some more cards here. You have prosperity with number 36 and allowance. So prosperity, the frequency of prosperity supports our feelings of well-being by allowing the inclusion of everything that makes our mind, body, heart, soul, and spirit sing. It invites us to express ourselves in joy and celebration of the abundance and riches that the universe provides. And then allowance. The frequency of allowance invites us to be open to whatever comes our way, without judgment, without opinion, without fear, and without resistance. When we allow the universe becomes our partner in the wondrous dance of existence and expansion. Yes, I was just feeling that, such an expansive energy, so much green in your reading too. I really feel that heart chakra coming through so strongly. So the elephant spirit is really blessing you with that capacity to love things, everyone and everything, no matter what. You know, shining your light for everyone that comes across your path. Beautiful. Let's see what archetypes we're working with. The mother and the thread. So there's this divine path that is being shown to you within this energy, and the mother energy is also coming through again here in your reading, where I had spoke already a little bit about this with group 1 and 2, about how the elephant, it holds a baby within it for 22 months and then lets that baby be a baby for as long as it can, and that's quite a long time, and it nurtures it by being very playful with it along the way. So I'm seeing that there is this with all this beautiful energy that is expanding within you, there is this amazing pearl that is once was a hindrance to you. There might have been this energy where you really had been annoyed with certain things, and now you're not letting anything bother you. I feel like you are not somebody who is going to easily be triggered by anything. Things are just going to develop nicely within your energy. I also feel with this snake coiled here that there is this strong energy of shedding, so that this path is being cleared. I see with this thread, the path is being opened up. I also feel with this rainbow energy here, the worst is over. Everything that has, the storm has already come, the chaos has already come, and you have embraced this energy, and you are being rewarded with this beautiful path forward, and you're nurturing everyone and everything that is around you, I feel here. And if you are a mother or if you aren't a mother, I just feel like you are in this energy of understanding the unity of everything, and you are going to be very, very important and impactful to the child or anyone around you. So I'm also being guided to say what I had already said also about the energy of the elephant as that unit of deep feminine energy. They come from a monarchy system, so they're very protective and they have very strong bonds within their unit. And I'm just feeling like there is this very strong bond within you, and whatever that you are shedding or letting go of is this surrendering to whatever you are just totally unaware of, or also things that you were very stubborn about. You're just letting those things go, and you are opening yourself up, and you are allowing that energy to come in and bless you here and give you prosperity. There's so much good that is coming your way. So that energy of the elephant is really walking with you and saying, we will get through this, we will get through these storms, and it is sending you these high vibrational energies to help guide you through this path. Wonderful. And you got 3 goddesses, okay? So we got number 49 with humor. We have number 20 with alliance, and number 10 with assurance. So I feel like if anything does bother you, the nature of humor with Izumi is coming through to say, laugh it off. There's so much that is just easy to let go of when you just have this capacity to love everyone and everything. And you will be rewarded in this with, getting to the right relationships and the right people within business, within family, and these are going to give you a great foundation to be assured that the next generation will be prosperous. You are being prosperous. You are opening those floodgates of prosperity and bringing them in. And with that energy, you are assuring that the next generation that is around you is also going to get that prosperity as well. I also see you as maybe finding a new way, finding a new path toward making money as well. And this avenue that you're taking is, rest assured, is with this energy of your capacity to be such a loving individual. You are going to secure a future for your child or for your family in some way. Whoever you love is going to be so blessed. That's beautiful. All right. And we have these 2 cards here with familiar, listen and learn, and divine feminine, step into your power. Yes. Okay, so we have that representation of the snake here again, and the number 13 coming through with the rebirth card. So that rebirth that's happening within you is this deep feminine energy coming forward, and the elephant stands strong with you and says, I will be there with you. I will guide you through this process and this path, and we will be strong women together, regardless of your gender. That side of you that is receptive and receiving of this prosperity is going to be so blessed. And then you have number 19 with strength, and number 15 with happiness. And then we have the Virgo energy here, and this one has Gemini energy. So not only will this be very physical, but it'll be a very mentally freeing process as well, really freeing you up from anything that has really bothered you in the past. And I feel there's so much protection around you too. I'm so guided to say that the elephant spirit really represents good luck, good fortune, and protective energy. And there is a surrounding of you. They're surrounding you. And if you are a mother or you're going to be a mother, I feel them. I'm getting chills up my spine, down my legs. I just feel like the elephants are encompassing you. It's almost making me emotional. Yeah, they're surrounding you, and they're just giving you so much love and support, saying, we got you. You can do this. And that happiness too, with the humor and the happiness, parenting with happiness. And if it's not a child, you parenting yourself, loving that inner child for what it is, and just giving yourself so much happiness and joy. That's what life is really about. Love and happiness, those things are such great qualities to bring into our life, because without that, life can be very difficult. So bringing in those beautiful energies is going to be so supportive in your journey ahead. All right, we have 8 of Swords. Yeah, see, there you go. You're being protected. I feel this energy of being protected in this circle. Yeah. And anything that is nagging at you or giving you struggle in the past, giving you anxiety, made you feel trapped in any way, there is a release of that. Something is being released. This card is only coming through here to really tell me that that energy that is the negative side of this card is being released. And that is one thing that the elephant is clearing out of your way, is the thing that you felt trapped and stuck in. That will no longer be anymore, because you are finding a new way to love, a new way to see things from a different perspective that probably a lot of people around you do not completely understand. And you may feel like you stand alone in this, and you are not alone. That elephant spirit is with you. Lots of energy is with you, saying you are strong, you've got this, you can move on through this path that is no longer blocked. Oh, right. And then we have the Ace of Wands, the King of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yes, a new way, a new leveling up. Also, this balance I'm feeling. We have the strong feminine energy, and then we have the strong masculine energy. So you are a very balanced individual. I'm feeling that with the capacity to be able to love and feel so much happiness and joy, there is this balancing of your feminine masculine that is just so amazing and very magnetic to people. I also feel that your capacity to love others is so powerful that you really attract love. You are somebody who is able to balance those emotions. And if you have had trouble with that in the past, this energy is coming through to say, if that has been a block for you, we got you. We're with you in this. The elephant spirit is very, very powerful and strong, and grounding that energy in that emotional sphere and that mental sphere. So beautiful. Let's get a couple more. All right, or 3 more, whatever. We have the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, and the 7 of Pentacles. Yes, the fruits of your labor are coming through. You are ready to receive your harvest. I also feel like the energy of a father figure of some type that has loved you, that maybe has passed on, here is there guiding you. You have the elephant spirit within this deck. That's so amazing. I was hoping that would happen. So you have this, oh gosh, woo, it's really making me emotional. So the elephant spirit is so strong with you. I feel like in a masculine sense, like that loyalty and that like power and integrity that the strong male bull elephant has as well, and how he honors the dynamic of the feminines bonding together. Like, I really feel like that is so powerful. Wow. You are really standing in your power. This group is really high vibe here. And the Wheel of Fortune is showing me this is your time. This is the amazing rebirth of your energy that is coming through here. I also feel within maybe even a year's time, there is something else that is developing as well, and you are going to really see things blossoming in a way that your life is just going to be unrecognizable than it was from the past that you have had. And there's some type of material abundance as well I'm feeling coming in with this, and you may be even able to purchase a home and let go of that any kind of anxiety that you have had in the past about not feeling like you could move on. You felt trapped where you were. This is changing for you. So if there's anything that you need to revise as of now to move forward, the energy is ripe for that. They're saying that use that memory. The elephant's coming through to say use that memory that you have to learn from your past mistakes and everything, so that you can build the future that you need. And if you felt foreign to any of the things that I've been saying in this reading, opening up that capacity to love and loving everything, yourself included, this is going to bring a beautiful path forward, clearing all the obstacles you need out of the way and bringing that prosperity in. So let's get you a few more messages from this deck to end. You have reflection. See all aspects of yourself through the reflection of the one who mirrors your hidden self. No limitations. You are a celestial being with unlimited potential. There is much for you to share. Yes. Oh, yeah, that heart chakra energy is sharing yourself with the world regardless. You know, you can't stop other people from having negative energy coming towards you, but what you can do is hold up a shield of love and say, I will love you no matter who you are, what you are, and that is your superpower. And then gratitude. Universal love shines through the miracles of life all around you. Wow. Yeah, see, having gratitude is like such a powerful manifestation tool, and I feel like that is what is really showing you that when you love, you are literally telling everyone and the universe that you are grateful. Loving is being grateful, and then when you do that, your world expands so much. It's just letting go of all limitations. Yeah. Beautiful messages. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this reading with me. And if you feel so called, subscribe and come see me again. All right. Bye-bye.